What's good, y'all? It's your boy J Black, AK Black Man. Shake my hand, hit the like button. We are here. Some updates, you know what I'm saying? Champion of the Year talks. And, I want y'all to tell me, too, in the comments before we even start, before I even say what I say, who you got as far as Champion of the Year and what order you have them in, your top 5, your top 10. Can you do that? Have you been following? We halfway through the year, all right? Have you been following? Comment right now who you got. Please and thank you, and why. You see how we sit around for 5, 8 hours? Who you got? Give me 5 minutes of your time. Who you got and why and what order? And who could possibly win it at the end? Who you think might sleep and steal it? Or who? Tell me who you got. All right? Before we close out. And real fast, I said this already in the initial video. I kind of meant it. This might be the last 2 that we do. I mean, we might close out and have just 2 more Cotys, and that'll be it. What I said initially was right. I'm getting older. I guarantee you when I have kids, I'm going to focus on that. Takes a lot of time and dedication and expenses to do what we do. And shout out to X Factor, priorities. You're not going to hold someone else's times over the ones over your loved ones. So that's just not finna happen. I already see it. I already see how this finna go. I'm like, no, one sec. I'm over there. I don't got time for this over here. All right, so that's what I'm pretty much getting to. But without further ado, I want to go back to one of the events that I didn't really recap on this channel. I feel like we did cover it in the spaces, though, multiple times. But I didn't put it on YouTube. And the reason I'm going here now, because we got some champion covers that I want to break down. We have some, shout out to Ref Nelson, the great Ref Nelson. We have some champion covers, but Monopoly 2 went down, and it was a judged event. And the reason I'm emphasizing judged event is because you had battle rappers as judges. This is what the battle rappers want. They always kind of, paint the narrative. Not narrative, it's kind of factual. Y'all have more experience. Y'all been in the ring. Y'all at first glance, y'all can do 10 times better than us as judging. So my thing is, when they make a decision, what's the problem? Who you going to call? Ghostbusters? What's the problem? You got what you wanted, you know what I'm saying? They're experienced. They know what they're talking about. So I feel like if they make a judgment, it should be final. I think a lot of the battles that was judged, the majority, what y'all had Daylight as judge. I think y'all had, Calico. A lot of battle rappers. I think Geechee Gotti might have judged it. Who knows? But what I know, it was the majority. I think even for one decision, it was 4 battle rappers and a media person. That's it. And then I think a fan poll at some point, but it was majority battle rappers. What's the problem? At the time, J Black, you got it. J Black this, J Black that. But let's get into this. Hold on. This is how I feel about it.
I need that money.
I missed the part where that's my problem. You could have taken that guy apart. Now he's going to get away with my money.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
That's not my problem. My decision or my opinion on these battles, it shouldn't hold that weight when y'all got what y'all wanted in terms of having battle rappers decipher and break down. They can do better than media. All right? And that's how I feel. But without further ado, I'll give you my opinion anyway. Shout out to the battle rappers. We're going to put the flyer up here right now. But boom, there we go. Let me back up a little bit. Here it is. Boom. Winner's Circles, Monopoly 2. Shout out to D.I. the Henny Man. I think this is Henny Man's first time gracing the cover, and I feel like when he battled L.I. the Mayor, that he was doing really good. He had to fight for the crowd, fight for all his reactions, and I thought he won all 3 rounds. Clear. I think Henny Man is on one. He's improving, and just because he do media and he do updates, don't let that take away for how good the brother can rap. The brother can rap, man. Why we gotta go through this rigmarole and get it? Because whatever it is, when he get on stage and he rap, give him his credit for his rapping ability and the way he was laying the punchlines and he was laying the haymakers all throughout. Shout out to the other him, he did just done good. Good brother, stellar performance. But the star that stole the entire show, I think, and this could be battle tonight. I think it's between Eunice versus Franchise and A Ward versus Tay Roc. But the star player the entire night, and when I gave him his own column, was Franchise. Franchise did his thing. I thought he was clearly performer of the night, in my personal opinion, and he did his thing, man. Franchise, I think when you get rewarded when you do consistent good work. So we'll see about that, and it was sent to the right people. Franchise, I'm gonna leave that there. Franchise, it was sent to the right people. But you already know that, I think, right? Okay. Snake Eyes versus Riggs. I'm not mistaken, I couldn't call this battle first watch. But the judges picked Snake Eyes. I think Snake Eyes won it 2-1 for the judges. And again, everybody that's on this cover, I think the judges picked. We'll get to one that's not picked. We'll get to one of the winners that's not picked, and there's a reason for that. I got you. So the judges pick Henny Man, official decision. The judges pick Franchise, official decision. The judges pick Snake Eyes, official decision, and Av. Shout out to Av. And this, Av, before you tweeted me, this cover was already made, brother. You gotta let the story finish, Av. Come on, Av. I'll be back, Av. I'll be back, Av. Let this story finish, Av. Come on, don't press me about this stuff. And hustle. What you got coming is completely. Just let this story play out, please and thank you. But crazy part about Av and Don, I watched it twice. And shout out to Don. I think Don first round was crazy. But you can argue Av won the battle 30. I'm going to say that again. You're going to hate to hear it. I think Av got the second and third clear, but you can also argue the first. But if you got Don in the first, that makes sense. The energy he had, the poise, and how he was landing. But when you watch that thing back, the first round's debatable. Geechee Gotti versus Loso. So Loso is not on the cover. We'll get to that too. Shout out to Geechee. I thought Loso got the battle. And I think the why was a controversy, because I think the way y'all put it on the commentary, the comments are like, yeah, waiting on Tony Bro as a judge. Like Tony Bro was the last judge, and I know we're like, yo, Tony Bro walked outside, but I think he walked outside for the Riggs battle because he's managing Riggs, right? But it's like, yo, we gonna find a different judge, and it's all dependent on this one judge. Like, yo, boom, he got Geechee Gotti, and I think shout out to Jay Murder, but it's how Jay Murder explained it. And then it could be preference. He probably feel what Geechee Gotti was doing more. You don't know what it is, but I thought Loso got that for me, man. If I was a judge that day, shout out to Geechee, I would have picked Loso 2-1 in that battle, but it was judged in favor of Geechee Gotti. And the crazy part about it is a fan poll had Loso as well, and we know if Loso beating you on a fan poll, I'm gonna just leave that there. But I put Geechee on the cover. He is part of the winner's circle. So you would say, Black, why would you put A-Ward on the cover if you're going by judge decisions? We'll get to that too. A-Ward and Tay Roc. Me personally, I'm driving to the airport. I got it on play and I'm listening to it. So I didn't get too much of the performance in my first time watching it. And I watched it 2 times. This battle was debatable. But for me personally, I had A-Ward, shot at Tay Roc. And but Tay Roc got the judge decision. I think the majority of the judges, and I think the fan poll too, had Tay Roc winning. So the official decision is for the judges. It's for Tay Roc. But I'm gonna try to remember the exact round, because again, I should have did this recap when I initially watched this stuff. If I'm not mistaken, A-Ward in the first, Tay Roc in the third, and I think I edged A-Ward the second. I feel like it was kind of even until the end, and I think A-Ward pulled away for me to trick shot. I'm gonna get into this too a lot. Y'all don't be watching WWE like that, so y'all don't even know Trick Williams. I know he was in the building, it's probably a crowd reaction. Y'all don't even know what a trick shot is. Y'all don't, bro. NXT, let's just say if you want to put it in battle rap terms, right? WWE would be, let's say URL, right? And then their main roster, like, WrestleMania and stuff like that. Then the Crucible is NXT. So y'all don't even watch WWE. Y'all not watching the Crucible of like, come on, it is what it is. For me, Atlanta, I thought it was fire. But he had freestyles too. I think he had a daylight at the end. So for me personally, I had A-Ward. But I can see how Rock can win the battle. And again, the judges picked him. And I don't think it was a robbery. So I put A-Ward on the cover. All right? So that's the cover for that. But let's get to this, though. And one of the reasons I didn't put Tay Roc on the cover is because it's on my screen play. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. It's because, Tay Roc got his own cover. Shout out to Tay Roc. Shout out to Mount Rockmore. And I'm gonna say this right now, and I usually do this every year. If you go back, I said Bill Collector was in the lead at one point. What else? I think I said JC was in the lead one year. If I'm not mistaken, but I always do like a halfway point and then I shut up. So this is my halfway point. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna leave it here now. Then I'm gonna shut up, and I'm not gonna tell you nothing about who I got until it's time to sit down at champion of the table. Rock got it right now. Tay Roc, you got it right now. It's yours to lose at this point. So I think you should choose your next matches wisely and pay attention to others behind you. In my personal opinion, if I'm on a panel, because I might not be. Who knows? We doing things a little different this year. Y'all said y'all want to battle rappers as judges. We'll give you more of what you want. We got you. I got you. But for right now, if I was on a panel, as of right now, at the end of his battle with A Ward, which is still no matter who you got winning, again, he had a judge decision. But no matter who you had him win, I thought that was one of the better battles of the year. Like Rock still showed the fuck out. You feel me? Rock got champion of the year right now. I think he's ahead. I think he's comfortably, and I say that with all respect to everybody else, the T-Tops, the Chef Trez, the A-Wards, you know what I'm saying, if you've been doing your due diligence, the Abs. But I think right now, and him saying I'm arguably undefeated, and I got judge victories. I think Rock got it right now. Rock, if I had to cut it off right now, Tay Roc would be my champion of the year right now. He got SM coming up. He has, he should have SM coming up because he's Tay Roc. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they want to utilize him for every card. He has night of main events coming up, and he should have any other major card he wants. He's Tay Roc. Shout out to Tay Roc. It's good to see you performing at the level that you're performing at. You're built like the performance. I thought that was crazy too. Like you had some shit. Even though shout out to Bankhead, it's a Bankhead, but it's what he did in the Bankhead battle, right? And the watch back the Sirius Jones, but I thought that was solid too. So Rock's been putting up numbers in abundance. Instead of, people always, they got this wrong. Rock came out the gate and just started smoking and doing what he's supposed to do. I feel like he's in a position where he don't got to leave it to the judges. You don't you in a position where you can, if you keep gunning the way you gunning, shit, somebody got to beat you at this point for me to he's going, no. I think what Rock is doing is phenomenal. Shout out to Tay Roc as of right now. And this is part of the reason why I do think A Ward did what he did. But also I feel like I gave him his own cover, so I said let me put A Ward in a position. But yeah, Tay Roc got it right now. Mount Rockmore, salute to you, good brother. Keep doing your thing. We trying to acknowledge you, brother. We trying to acknowledge you. So again, make the smart moves. Pick your poison properly and wisely, sir. But as of right now, put that J. Cole reference, the comfortable lead. I think he's in front right now. Tay Roc is in front right now for the champion of the year for me. And at this point, I'm going to shut the fuck up. You're not going to find me doing no breakdowns for who I got Coty at, moving forward until it's time. All right? Shout out to Tay Roc. Next up. Okay. And I feel like this was necessary too because, the people, including me, we questioned and we talked shits about this guy. And I feel like what he was able to accomplish too. And I do think he beat Geechee, in my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? So low-key, he's like 1-1 of the weekend, but you can argue he was 2-0. And I decided to give him his own cover as well. Loso. Shout out to the good brother Loso. And one of the reasons I did this too, because he was the massive underdog. Bro, you be hard pressed to find anybody saying he's gonna be Geechee Gotti or Tay Roc, let alone both back to back in 48 hours. What? And then not only you can argue he won both, you can argue that he won both of those battles. Not a blemish, not a slip up or nothing. And he had good material. He had good angles. I think in the third round versus Rock, even in the second and third versus Geechee, he got quotables. He got haymakers. Short prep, short notice. We got to have a conversation at some point and about top tier. So let me ask you in the comments right now, do you believe Loso is top tier? And we got to redefine, not even redefine, but really do our due diligence on what top tier is. You could be a vet, a legend, and not be top tier. Y'all love shout out to Sue Surf. It's like basketball. You know what I'm saying? Some of your favorites are no longer top tiers. Can they perform at a top tier rate? I think what Loso just did is top tiers. Back to back, Geechee and Gotti and Tay Roc. When he was put under pressure, he made diamonds. He made diamonds. He made, like, what are we talking about? So, like, what do you think? Do you think top tier is status? Like, oh, I've been in the game for 12 years. I'm top tier. Nah, you could be low tier and being here for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So when we put Loso under pressure and put him in a position like, yo, what can you do? Can you, are you gonna be stuck in limbo? I think he did what he necessary. So shout out to Loso. For me personally, and then we're gonna have a conversation about this. I think he's top tier. Go ahead and sue me. That's how I feel. Go ahead and sue me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got it. The last cover we got here is, but I feel like we already touched on this, and I think I put this on Twitter already, so this is not a surprise to anybody. He's ducking. He's obviously ducking. He's scared of Jay Black. Like we've already known that this brother is just scared. He's just terrified of me. I'm mad we didn't put that on the cover as well. You know, we had a quote of him about him being scared of Jay Black. But John did his thing as well. I can't hate on him too much. And then I was corrected. He ran the entire event. We always say, yo, league owners, they got to battle too. They got to do this. They got to do that. And this is why they messed up. So if we say that, we got to give people extra credit for not messing up. And to my knowledge, their brother did everything. He scheduled, planned, helped out here, made sure the door was good. He put people in position to take care of the door while memorizing his rounds, you know what I'm saying? Catering to this, make sure the flights and hotels in order. He did a lot, and he was still on that shit like, what? And I guess the narrative was him and Calico was cool, so they was friendly. That didn't seem like a friend to me. You know what I'm saying? I watch John battles like this. Cause you know, it might happen one day. So I'm like, yo, this could be this him at this level could be kind of dangerous for me. It could hurt me. I don't know. So I don't see no friendship in that. Like that let me know like I gotta, if it happens, like I can't play. God damn, like I feel like his Calico performance and his easy drum, like, yo, damn, I could have beat the other ones, but this might be troublesome. Like this John might try to fuck me up. Damn. You supposed to come in there sleeping, nigga. This nigga wide awoke. God dang. Motherfucker. Shit. Let me second guess this battle with this motherfucker. T-Top. I think T-Top's performance today, like I think Chef Trez was on fire throughout the matchups, rebuttals and all, but I think T-Top just every round outclassed him. Every single round. You know what I'm saying? Then he had a third round catered to politics as usual. So yeah, for me personally, I think T-Top, John is close, but I think performance of the night goes to T-Top. And the reason I put the LTBR quote on the cover, because I don't think they sleeping on T-Top's year. So when we give credit to Loso and Tay Roc for having 2 battles in 48 hours, T-Top did as well. He battled Gemini. So he went overseas to complete his 2 in 48 hours. So this is why I say about champion of the year. Like, listen, Tay Roc, Av, A-Ward, Chef Trez. It's not about what you're doing also, right? It is about that, but you gotta look at the playing for like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Is he on my heels? So T-Top it's on heels. And then you and him have a battle on Night of Main Events? You could see how that could you like cause if he go crazy versus Danny and you get body bag, it's like it gets a little confusing for people. All right, so but I don't think Tay Roc can get body bag. And he says he only won for this battle, so that's how I got it, man. Shout out to the battle rappers. Shout out to Loso real fast. I really want to give them their solo coverage because I wanted to give them the respect. Shout out to Tay Roc as well. Like what y'all do does not go unnoticed. And as a battle rappers, I appreciate what y'all do. I love what y'all do. All right, but I'm gonna end off with this, and it's still a promo because what I did yesterday wasn't about just URL. You know what I'm saying? When y'all get booked on these cards, talk y'all shit, bro. Talk y'all shit for the fans, for your supporters, man. Talk y'all shit, man. Let it be known what y'all trying to get across, man. If your opponent is ass, let it be known, man. Do your duty, man. Do your duty, man. All right? All right. We out, man. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all at the press conference. You know what I'm saying? Give me some questions, too. Y'all I probably already got it written down, but Put in the comments below what you trying to see me ask these brothers and sisters. It's your boy J Black, aka Black Man. We out. You gotta get some tea. Shit, my voice sound like this now. And I'm be commentating all like, let me get some tea. Get some halls and some tea. You know what I'm saying? We out. Black.